Oh, thank you.
Yes, your package is substantially smaller.
Appreciate you guys. Look at this, guys. I'm at the train station right now. Better head back. I was staying with John. Man. And there's the bench. So I got this train coming in like 30 minutes. Figured I'd just go live. Conor, I've missed you. I miss you too. Don't know who you are, but I miss you too. All right. Ah! Jeez. Here, I'll put this. All right. Yep. What a day, man. Headed back to LA. The show yesterday was amazing. I had so much fun, and the new song. Oh, that's so out of tune. California Christmas and there's not a cloud inside. Time away from you has got me feeling cold inside. All those LA girls, I know they couldn't change my mind. And this will be a holiday if I'm staying far away from you. Alright. California Christmas, but it feel like July under the Hollywood sun and not a flick in the sky. I'm observing all the different people passing me by, and I can see a different type of trees taking them high. Cause out in Cali you ain't seeing no evergreens, and out here all the presents are expensive as wedding rings. And if you want a present, say you better be Everdeen, cause family isn't there and new friends are your enemies. California Christmas and there's not a cloud inside. Time away from you has got me feeling cold inside. All those LA girls, I know they couldn't change my mind. And this will be a holiday if I'm staying far. And I tried to write my list, but I couldn't get very far. How am I supposed to tell Santa I just want to be a star? You can keep the presents and expensive foreign cars. After all the just things, they don't make us who we are. Wanna be at the top, cause I see myself at the bottom. I wanna erase my problems, I'm leaving them back in autumn. Cause honestly, I'm a mess, looking for an easy fix. I should celebrate my life and try to see it as a gift. Yeah, that's a new Christmas song, by the way. Man, I'm kind of sweaty right now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel gross, even though I showered. Has that ever happened to you guys? Like, you don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's just like the cleanness that makes me feel like this, or if it's like if I'm like, I don't know, I smell good. I don't know what it is. I just feel a little sticky. Anyways, so, I mean, let's talk about the show yesterday. The show yesterday the whole day was honestly really fun. One of my favorite things about yesterday was, it was honestly the time I got to like spend with you guys. And after the show, I was sitting out there for like an hour and a half just taking pictures with everybody, and you guys gave me some awesome gifts. I saw some really cool people there. I got to perform with John, which was really fun. I got to see John do his set because like I haven't got to see him do that yet, so it was really cool watching him. And yeah, I mean, it was just a good day overall. It was really fun, positive energy all around, and yeah, I ain't got much more else to say about that. But I've been noticing, I don't know, like I feel like I'm growing a lot, and I think that it's starting to show. I've been working really hard on figuring out who this guy is, and I think I'm starting to I'm learning a better way to go through life and look at it, because a lot of times, like, it's easy to get frustrated, and I still get mad frustrated with myself, but I found different ways to offset the painful moments by, I don't know, a lot of times I've been trying to check myself a lot, like vibe check myself, like if I'm feeling a certain type of way, if I'm like angry or like upset, or like maybe this one person's making me mad, I try to notice it now. I try to be like, all right, yo, like, you're getting mad right now. What is this driving you to do? And like, what are these feelings, and how can you use this to kind of, it's almost like speeding up the process, because every time we're mad or we're sad, it can either take us even further down, or we can use that to bring us up. So it's like, for me, it's trying to notice the negative energies and like try to figure out what it's teaching me, because a lot of times something bad will happen and we'll let it kind of defeat us, or let it get us down, and I still let that happen sometimes, but I've learned to not let it linger as long. I think that's what it is, because like, there's always that initial like, oh, like, everything's wrong, what am I gonna do, like, but it's important for me to let those feelings out in a way and acknowledge them, so it doesn't seem like it's as dominant over my brain. And I have a new term for y'all. It's called progressive panicking. Now, what I mean by progressive panicking is that, you know, there's panic, right? Everyone's probably panicked before, felt the anxiety of like, oh, what am I gonna do about blank situation? But I think that can be one of the main strengths of us. Like, we can use that, like, the feeling of panic is one of desperation, and when you're desperate, if you handle it the right way, you can turn that into something positive, and you can make it something great. Now, panic can also destroy you, and it can make you not want to do anything at all. But progressive panicking for me is like, if I, like, for example, this show in Cincinnati, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm mad nervous about it, because I'm like, you know, I have to make music that's my own, and I have to, and it has to be great, and now that there's like pressure around it, it's like, it's messing with me. So I know that this is a big test from God, from the universe, and I really got to prepare and make sure I deliver. And it's that sense of desperation. Like, I know that this could either go really well or really poorly if I'm unprepared. So I want to make sure that it's really good. And that's the panic in me that is driving me to make sure I'm using every single moment of the next month and a half to like just really think like, oh, is this going to help me? Is this going to get me to where I need to be? Am I using my time correctly? You know, I have this day, like, what could I do in these days? So it's, instead of it deteriorating me and crushing me, it's making me push myself. And that's what makes it progressive. It's like that initial fear is going to drive me then to confront it and to make the most out of it. And I think that's really important to notice with not only the feeling of panic, but other feelings like sadness, depression, anger. All these things will drive you to do something, and you got to be careful of what you allow yourself to do, because it's one thing to have a feeling that will only affect you. Like once you take that feeling and you put it and you push it towards something, then it has an effect on the people around you. And if you use it the wrong way, then you're spreading just negativity to other people, and you're letting what was initially only in your head affect somebody else. So it's important that you just take the time to see where this feeling is directing you, because it can take you down. It can take you either way, but you get to choose. That's the thing, and it's a hard decision to make, because a lot of times, man, it's a lot easier to give in, and it's a lot easier to say, you know what, man, like it's not going my way. It won't go my way. Like what am I about to? What can I do? Like, you know, I'm just a man. What can I do about this? This is out of my control. And those feelings are the easiest. That's the easiest way to deal with anything, is to just give in. And I know a lot of times in my life, especially within the last couple years, I've let life just kind of walk over me. And when I started looking at these things as tests, is when I realized I was failing a lot. I was not progressing. I was letting it get the best of me, and I was making myself a victim because of it. I was feeling like it wasn't fair that I was faced with these circumstances, and like it's not fair that this happens or this happens, and I almost let it like that's like my excuse to feel the way that I felt. But in reality, it's not fun to be sad or angry, or sometimes it's fun to be angry, actually, if you use it the right way. Like, I love being angry and using that for music. That's like one of the easiest emotions to channel, I feel like, because it's so intense. It's like right there in your face. Now, a feeling of deep sorrow and like deep insecurity, those aren't as easy to face because they're not as loud. They're quiet feelings that will just like bug you, and they'll be there subconsciously, but because we're so afraid to admit them, they'll just eat us alive slowly. So those ones are tough, and I'm still trying to figure out how to fight those ones, because insecurity comes from so many different places. It's not just like you feeling a certain way about your appearance or anything. Like, insecurities come from so many things, and that's a key. Insecurity is a key player in almost every level of our life. You know, if you really want to try something, you're going to get hit with serious insecurity at some point. Like, if you want to do literally anything, because insecurity is a feeling of like invalidation, like you don't belong, like you don't deserve to do whatever. And that one's the hardest to that's the deepest root, man. It's like you really got to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get that one out. Yeah, so I'm really trying to make this show special, and hopefully have it set. I just want it to set the tone for the future, man. I believe in myself. I know that I'm more than capable of achieving anything that I want to, and I know that I will. It's just a matter of when and how. Those are the questions, and also I want. The other thing is, like, I'm trying to not stress over the things that don't happen, because a lot of times if something goes wrong, I'll just get so either worked up or like man, like fuck, like why? But then afterwards I realize.
Have your attention, please. Arriving shortly will be Amtrak northbound train number 583, stopping in Santa Ana, Anaheim, Fullerton, and Los Angeles. This train will be arriving and boarding shortly on track number 1. That is the train farthest from the station. You are taking Amtrak northbound service, please.
that the right train?
Track number 1. You're traveling in business class. Business class will be located on the train. Coach pass.
Wait, hold up, y'all. I gotta make sure I'm headed the right way. Okay. Well, I can just ask him if this ticket's right. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, well, yeah, he said it's coming at, like, okay. I'll ask whoever's, I don't see the train yet. Alright, whatever. Don't get lost. Never been on a train before? Should try it. Trains are fun. Trains are cool. I like them because only if you get a window seat, though, for real. Like, if you don't get a window seat, it's kind of pointless to me. Not pointless, but it's not as fun. But yeah, guys. Here's the scary part for me right now is that, you know, I haven't written a song of my own. I've been doing remixes or just verses. So, like, to sit down and do a song, like, I'm so nervous to see if like, you know, I still got it. And I know I do. I just need to break down a couple walls to get there, but it's, like, I just need that confidence. I don't have the confidence to write a song right now, because I just haven't been writing songs. Like, what I mean is, like, verse, hook, verse, structured, thought out. Yeah. So I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. This is a big test for me, a big life test, and I can't fail it. I've failed too many tests in my life, and that this is the one that I just know. I know that it's gonna be good. I know that I'm gonna kill it. I know, like, I just know it's gonna be huge. Yeah. And also, I wanna, I'm in the process of setting up a website right now, my own personal website, and I want to release something for you guys. I want to release just like, I don't know, something that you guys can get. I want it to be special. I want it to be somewhat limited because I want it to be personal, and I want the people who are true fans and true supporters to you know, get it. I have a couple ideas, but tweet at me if you have an idea of something that you guys would like from me. I have I can share with you guys a couple of the ideas I have, and one of them, because obviously, like, I could do a t-shirt. I could release a t-shirt. Me and Thomas could collab on something, and we will. But also, I want to kind of think out the box more. You know, I could, like, do like a bracelet, or I could do one of the ideas I'm thinking about, and I was talking to my mom about this, is a journal. You know, because I always talk about how it's important to write, and I think that it'd be cool if I was able to customize like 50 journals and put them out, and like write a personal note to everybody who gets it, to like encourage you guys to write, because I don't want to just do something, like, I don't want to just put something out just to put like money in my pocket. Like, that's not really what it's about. It's like, I want you guys to have something. I want to be able to directly affect you guys more so than I can just like talking on these live streams, and I want to like really help you guys. I want to give you the tools that I would use. I want to make it affordable. I don't want it to be expensive. I want as many people to get it as possible. So I don't know if you guys like those ideas, but that's what I'm thinking about right now. If you have any other ideas, like, please let me know. Like, tweet at me on Twitter or something, because I also want to get this like probably before Christmas, and I want to make, yeah, I just want I want to make something. I want to make something important, something you can use every day. I don't want it to just be I'll have T-shirts eventually, but I don't want to get you something that you can only wear, however many times. So yeah, let me know about that. Other than that, what else am I going through right now? I just moved. I was sleeping on a couch I've been sleeping on a couch for the last, I don't even know how, couple months. Most of this year I've been on a couch. And now I got my own room. I'm really, really excited about that. I'm going to build my studio, and I'm going to really, really, really work on this stuff, because I think it's just been so long, and I'm so anxious to get just my creativity flowing and start making music for real again, like I was in high school. I just had so much fun, and I had so much to say, and it wasn't as stressful for me. So yeah. But yeah. Excuse me, do you know if this train, so I'm trying to get to, do you know if this is the next one that's coming up? Are you getting on the same one as me?
Where are you going to?
LA?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going on the same one?
Yeah, LA,
okay, awesome.
yeah.
I'll just follow you then.
Here in 10 minutes or so.
Amazing.
Going
Thank
to
you.
Union Station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Phone cases? That's a good idea. Phone cases. I actually, no, not phone cases, because not everyone has the same phone. So if you don't have a new, I don't want only people who can get iPhones to have it, Union Station reminds me of Harry Potter. That's cool. Beanies. Also, me and Thomas and I have a collaborative brand that's called Blatt, BLAHT, and really what that is just something we would say all the time, like whenever. It's just kind of it's kind of like just roll up your sleeves and do it, like whatever, and that was I don't know if you guys saw the vest that he made me for the Roxy show, but that's something that I want to start looking into. We can definitely have those shirts and put that on a beanie or something. I think that'll be really cool. Jewelry's cool. Wait, how about a necklace with the same? That's cool, but I feel like that would be more expensive, I feel like I could do a bracelet, but the bracelet, here's the idea I had for the bracelets. I wanted to do a all silver with a puzzle piece on it, but each puzzle piece would be a different color. It'd be either blue, yellow, red, or green, and you could get, and you don't know which one you're gonna get. So when you get it in the mail, if you get a yellow and I like that. I like to leave it up to chance. You're kind of whichever color you get, you have to kind of look into why did I get this color and whatnot. So I think it'd be cool if you guys pull up to the shows and people have the different colors and it just looks cool. So it'd be all silver like this. Imagine if this one was all silver and then this puzzle piece was a metallic green, or vice versa, metallic red, metallic yellow, or metallic blue. And then depending on which one you get, maybe they each have a different significance. And I could make a cool something like that. Okay. So that's one. Also, I know that you guys have been getting my handwriting tattooed a lot, and you guys always ask me to write something like in my handwriting, like a saying or a quote. And I have a lot of quotes like that I've made myself, so I know that like when it comes to t-shirts and whatnot, I can like write something and have that be like either on the back or, you know, like one of those. Stickers are cool, but I want this first one. I only want to like release one thing because I want it to be focused. Yeah, like stickers will be cool, and I'll have stickers. Speaking of that, I could do, if you guys know my profile picture, I don't have it right now. It's Brendan, but the one with the half mask and the half me, that could be a cool sticker. That could also be a cool like logo to put somewhere, like I don't know. I know Thomas is gonna design a bunch of stuff, so we got some ideas, but I just wanted to like have you guys thinking about it, like what do you want, you know? So because like everyone's like, oh, here's my t-shirt that I'm selling, or here's my hoodie, like enjoy it. But alright, I'll have you guys on this live to see if I get on this train, because I don't have an ID with me, so that might be...
They don't ask for ID.
They don't ask for ID?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is a sick train. Oh snap, I gotta go upstairs. Oh sweet, this is dope. Wow. Life's good, man. But now I gotta be quiet because I'm on a train. Do you ever feel anxious about talking to us in public? Yes, because here's the thing. It's like when you guys are like, when we're all like taking pictures and stuff, there's just like mad people like watching and stuff. So it always feels like either I have to like, sometimes it feels like I have to like rush a conversation or in order to like get to other people, because then like John or Helen will like, they'll need me for something. So I'm always like concerned with like the time, because I want to make time for everybody and I want everyone to have equal time. But like sometimes I have to regulate, you know, if I'm spending like, I mean it all depends, but yeah, like sometimes I get anxious, but I love talking to you guys. It's one of my favorite things. It's why I stay after the shows, and I'll like wait for as long as I can.
Gentlemen,
like,
our
until
next station stop will be Santa Ana. Santa Ana station's next.
Until they kick me out, you know. Yeah, but look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful. come to Alabama again? Yeah. John almost left without you. That's true. New song. I got some stuff, man. I'll have to put some snippets out for you guys. Oh snap! I got this guy on my live. Let's see what I can do. Let me show you guys. Here's one of the things I've been doing. I'll like take my favorite quotes and write them on here. Either the ones that I think of, or like, this is Kurt Cobain. It's better to burn out than fade away. These were all ones that I say, like, just like reminders to myself. Like, it says, the best way to get approval is to not need it. Facts. I feel like a lot of times when people, you know, they're either seeking it or like, particularly, like for me, if I'm like making a song or I'm doing something in order to make another person happy, the odds are it's probably not the best idea in the first place. I got "Don't Grow Up" right there because that's a big one for me, just because it's kind of, a lot of times I think as we get older we feel like we have to do certain things, act a certain way, we have to like certain things, like we can't like these child like things like creating stuff or painting or like whatever it is. You know, one of my childhood heroes was Peter Pan, and I always like used to watch that movie, and like I just think that taught me a lot about, you know, the scary parts of growing up, because it portrays it in a really well way of like showing like sometimes when we get older we feel like we have to be these like big mature adults, and it's like that doesn't make life very fun. I have my own sound, I'm just scared of it. This is a main one for me because I think as an artist, as a musician, you know, you're always trying to find like, oh, what's your sound, like what's your thing, and the truth is we all have it. It just takes a bunch of breaking down walls because we're scared of admitting the actual like true things, and those end up being our best work, the ones that we think is whack or too vulnerable or corny or whatever it is, like those end up being the ones that resonate with people the most. So I try to remind myself, like, you have your own sound. You're just scared to sound like yourself. You want to sound like this person, or you want to, because you know that people like this guy, so you want to either rap like this guy, use this guy's flow pattern or delivery or like cadence, when it's really like, nah man, you don't have to do that. It's really on you. And then at the top it says I open at the close, and in Harry Potter at the end, in the Deathly Hallows, he has this snitch, and at the beginning of the movie, or I don't know if it's at the beginning of the movie or at some point, it says I open at the close, and it ends up opening like right before he dies, or when he's about to die. And so I wrote that on here just because I feel like all my work, all of my books, everything I've written down, I want to eventually give to the public, and I want everybody to have access to every single one of my thoughts I've ever had, good, bad, terrible, all my regrets, all the things I've been scared of that are all hiding in here. This book is gonna open when I die, so yeah, that's what that means. I was reading Harry Potter, and this one stuck out to me for some reason. He said, Harry couldn't speak, but Hagrid understood. And I thought that was, for whatever reason, that just jumped out at me, and I felt like I had to write it down. Because sometimes not saying, it kind of reminds me that like you don't always have to say everything to have people understand you. Like sometimes your facial expression or like the way you carry yourself can convey your emotions, and I kind of try to use that. You know, a lot of time I've been working on, like, I realize my posture changes, like, depending on my mood. Like, if I'm happy and confident, I'm like up, shoulders back, like chest out, just like strutting through. But if I'm not, I let that deteriorate me, and I start going like this. Or, you know, a lot of the insecurities will show on my body language, and that's like when I am feeling either insecure or like angry, and I notice that one of the first things I do is straighten up my body and walk strong and don't try to like drag my way through life, because sometimes it feels like I'm like dragging my own body weight just because I'm so like mad or frustrated. And the last one I have on here is being an artist means turning your insides outside. That's one that I thought of like a week ago, like a couple weeks ago maybe, because that's really what it is. It's like, I don't have to really explain it too much, but it's tough. You gotta show, like, especially like someone who's like as introverted as I am sometimes, I gotta take all the things that I like to keep inside and push them outside, and that gives me strength, you know? And I'm gonna have more quotes on there eventually, but that's what I got so far. Sorry, I'm just like looking at this. This is insane, man. Wow. Another thing I want to do, if you guys can hear this, I want to do these lives, and I want to figure out a way where I can have them reach more people. So, really, like, I want to, like, almost like it's a TV show or a TV series. Like, if I could pick a day or a time where every week it's like mandatory that I sit down and I let you guys know what's going on, and just have these updates every once in a while. So like it has to be a time where everyone's available. Can't be on like a Friday night. It's got to be like maybe like a Sunday night or a Saturday night. I don't know the times yet, but I want to stick to a time every week. And obviously I'll do lives in between there, but those will be like random. But I want one that everybody can go to for sure. And if anything, I don't ask you guys for anything usually, but if you know you like these live streams and you I don't know, you get something from them, like let's let somebody know that you think maybe needs it or whatever to come join for whenever the next one is scheduled. But I think I need to start scheduling them because I don't know, I see the impact of it, and I like the fact that you guys are like tattooing my lyrics and like my initials and my name even is incredible to me, and I just think that we can take it a step further and really do this. So yeah. And honestly, if you guys have any suggestions, stuff that you want to see from me, please don't hesitate to like DM me or tweet me like an idea, like you should do this, like I want to see you do this, like I won't be offended, like I could use some ideas. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, life's good. And I really appreciate the those of you that have been oh man, like, you guys really say like some pretty incredible things about me, and it really helps me realize what I'm doing this for and why I gotta keep being myself. Because when I'm not myself, it shows with you guys. Like, you guys aren't as engaged with me because I'm not providing as much. And obviously I can't always provide, but I wanna make sure, like, I want to make sure there's a healthy balance. Because also, like, the thing about it is I don't want this to be a thing where I don't want a fan of mine to feel like they need me. I don't want you to feel like I'm... J. Cole said it perfectly. It's like artists tend to, like, fill our holes that we have, like all our insecurities and all that. And when you see that artist or you hear that song, now that's one thing I can do. I need to put out music. I need music for you guys because I can talk about this stuff all day, but if I'm not writing it down and putting it in a song that you can just listen to over and over, and like I need to give you a lesson within each song, something that I've learned, and that'll be a way that it can, like, my message can live forever. So yeah, I think that's ideally what this is gonna turn into, but I want this to be organic. I want to do this the right way. I just want everybody, through me, I want you to fill that hole, that void for yourself. I don't want to be the one filling the void for you. I want my message to inspire you to do it yourself, because I physically can't have that responsibility of always being able to do that. And I don't want any sort of, like, desperation or need for me. I want to put my information out there so that you can take it and use it.
Okay, folks, our next station stop here in just about 5 minutes is going to be Anaheim. Anaheim station in 5 minutes.
Anaheim. So yeah, that's the goal. Any music?
Good night. Anaheim next. Next station, Anaheim. Anaheim next.
Alright. I'm gonna end this. But I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. And I'm gonna write some stuff. So, peace.